self-foaming foam, a safe self-foaming face wash. My name is Tina. They are actually different. The pen type's absolutely amazing. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. I apologize for the bad lighting. Once again, the sun has gone down before I started filming. Anyway, today I have a empties video for you guys, which I feel like I haven't done in a very, very long time. This is kind of technically January, February empties, although there might be a few things that I finished up before that, but I haven't done an empty videos in a long time, as I said, so it might just be like a little bit more than that. I honestly don't even think I'm ready for filming a video right now. I'm just like not in the mindset, so sorry if I'm speaking gibberish, but I always do. Anyways, I think we should just get into the video. Everybody knows what empty videos is. What? Everybody knows what an empties video is. I don't need an intro, even though I've already been speaking for about a minute. Oh my god, I really can't talk. I was about to say been speaking for an hour, because that would be an absolute disaster. Let's move on. Let's just get into the movie. You know what, maybe me, I should redo this intro, but I'm just going to keep going, so enjoy that. It is obviously mainly Japanese products. Actually, it might all be. From what I can see, every single product is something I bought and tried out in Japan, so I guess that'll be fun for some people. It's mainly skincare, a little bit of makeup, but here we go. First is the HADALABO Kiwamizu Mineral Amino Toner. It is a big bottle, which is awesome. I was using this for a while, and I do like it because it is oil cut. It is very watery, it is a very hydrating toner, and I feel like you don't feel bad using like a lot of it because it is a really big bottle, so you can just keep like splashing it on. I probably do like 2 or 3 like handfuls of it, and my skin would just soak it all up. So I actually really did like it. It's definitely not a really heavy one. I was using it when it wasn't so dry, because right now middle of winter is absolutely so dry that this would not be enough. But this is probably good for the slightly warmer, slightly more humid seasons, because it is very hydrating without it feeling sticky or feeling really heavy. I think it would also be good for people who do have sensitive skin, just because it is no added colouring or smell or anything. Honestly, I probably would try it again, but most likely for summer, definitely not enough if you do have dry skin, or for the drier months like in winter right now. This definitely wouldn't be enough hydration for me in my toner, but I did like it, and it's really good value for the bottle because it is a big bottle. Another HADALABO item, obviously I like that brand, as you can probably tell if you have been following my videos for a while. Gokujyun, which is their like most popular range hyaluronic acid foaming face wash. It uses hyaluronic acid, which is probably one of my favorite ingredients for dry skin. I actually really liked this. I use this in the morning to wash my face, because usually in the morning I don't have that much time. You can use this to remove makeup, which I didn't necessarily use it for. As I said, I use it in the morning, but apparently it does double as a makeup remover, so that's really handy. If you don't like double cleansing, you can just use it, I would say, to remove obviously just like light makeup on your skin. If you're wearing really heavy foundation or eye makeup and stuff, it's probably not going to get rid of it. But if you're just wearing BB cream or a powder or something, it would probably get rid of it fine. I did really like the foam. It was quite fluffy, quite bouncy for a self-foaming. The ones I probably have used the most is the Biore ones, and I did like this one better than Biore. It does leave your skin feeling moisturized. Like, it doesn't make it feel tight after. I really did like this, and I think I actually used like 2 bottles of this. I used this, and then I used a refill one and used it again. So I did use it for a while, and I really did like it. I'm using like a different face foaming wash right now, but honestly once I'm done with it I might go back to this. It probably is slightly more expensive compared to the Biore one. I think it's like an extra $1 or $2, but I think it is worth it, and it actually is like a fairly big bottle for a self-foaming. So yeah, definitely recommend. Did like this one. It's kind of like a random item. I actually bought this on Amazon when I was buying something else, just because it interested me, and it is actually a butt soap. Yes, you heard me right, it is a soap for your bottom. Obviously, number one thing that caught my eye was that it was heart-shaped, and it smells like peaches, which I love the smell of peaches, and it is a butt soap, so I was like, why not? I want a nice butt. Like, who doesn't want a nice butt? So it's supposed to help with like if you have slight discoloration, or if you have like unsmooth, uneven skin on your bottom. Helps kind of smooth it out. Also helps it moisturize. It says it has peach scrub powder, honey, fruit something, peach essence, peach seed essence, apricot essence, kiwi essence, and it's got like a bunch of fruit essences to kind of help moisturize, and it smells really good. It's kind of adorable, honestly, and yeah, I totally bought it because of it just being cute, and I did really like it. I don't know if I can say if it's like the most practical. I couldn't really tell if my butt was like so much smoother or whatever. But I did quite like it. Alrighty, next is, I did introduce this a little bit in my essential Japanese skincare video. It is the KOSE Princess Feel White Skin Conditioning Mask. At that time, I had only tried it a few times and I wasn't sure if I liked it. In the video, I was kind of like, I don't know. I used the whole box and no, I still didn't really like it, unfortunately. I am using the Nutrium mask range right now. I think it's so much more moisturizing compared to this one. And another thing was, whenever I had this mask on, I felt like the product like seeped into my eyes. I would put it on and it would still have like a fair amount around my eyes. It wasn't like super close or anything, but I just felt like the product slowly seeped into my eyes, and by the time I was getting off the mask, my eyes were like bloodshot and red from the product, which is kind of scary, and it's also kind of like unsafe, I guess. I did continue to use it because I thought it was a waste, so I kind of cut larger areas around my eyes, but it was a bother to do that. And even after using it, I didn't feel like my skin was super taken care of, super moisturized, and I'm sure there are a lot of other face masks out there that would do a better job. And this was pretty much the same price as the box that I'm using now, and I feel like the Nutrium mask is so much more effective. So unfortunately, I did not like it. I would not repurchase it. It didn't even feel like I really used a face mask, like a sheet mask. So speaking of peach and how much I like it, here is another peach product that I used up, and it is the Precious Garden Body Milk in Honey Peach. Another KOSE product. I can definitely say that I bought this product just because it smelled like peaches, which no shame really. Ooh, smells so good. So it is a body milk. It's not necessarily like a super thick moisturizer, so it is somewhat lightweight. I would say it's probably even more like a hand cream, as I am putting it on my hand. I like quite thick moisturizers. The one that I usually use is the Jergens Ultra Healing, which is a pretty rich one, like even out of the Jergens range, I believe. This, I felt like it wasn't quite enough, even though it does say like very moisturizing for dry skin. I didn't feel like it was quite enough, especially on my legs. I feel like if it was like for the rest of my body, my arms and that, probably plenty of moisturization, but for my legs it wasn't quite enough. It might be good for like summer seasons when you don't need something as rich. It's a nice little lightweight moisturizer, but I love the smell, so I would honestly probably buy it again for the smell if I wanted to smell like peaches. If you like peaches, try this one as well. Next is a face wash by Dove. It is the Deep Pure face wash. They have like a bunch of different types in this range, how they supposedly have different benefits depending on which face wash. This one is supposed to help with shine, so it's supposed to wash well and get rid of all the stuff in your pores, still be moisturizing, but kind of help with shine. So I was using this in the warmer months where I felt like I did get a little bit of shine in my T-zone and that, and I did think it worked pretty well. I did quite like it. It wasn't like drying to the skin, while it still kind of helped stop excess oil. Although I honestly didn't really like the smell. It kind of smells like medicine-y, if you get what I mean. Yeah, it has like something in it that smells kind of like medicine. So I wasn't the biggest fan of the smell, and if you are sensitive to smell, you might not like it. But the way it foamed up, it was good. Gave a very dense, fluffy foam. I don't know if I would use it again, just in the sense like I felt like it somewhat helped the shine, but it wasn't the biggest difference. And I would probably just go for like a regular face wash and use kind of like makeup to help absorb that excess oil or whatever. With face washes, it's like, yeah, straight after it's gonna help, but like throughout the day, will it? And I don't think it will. I don't really know what I'm saying, so I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense. As I said, I don't think I'm ready filming this video. Next is a makeup item. It is the Maybelline Lashionista Oilicious. So I used the Lashionista, the regular one, and I actually did a video on it quite a while back on my channel. So this is a new one, which it's called Oilicious, so it has oil in it, apparently. What kind of oil is it? Does it say? Coconut oil, there you go. So it's got coconut oil in it, which is supposed to like protect each lash when you're applying it, and it also kind of smooths out the product. It's not as damaging to your eyelashes, so if you feel like you put a lot of mascara on and it's damaging to your lashes from how much it's on there all the time, this is supposed to like help that. It's definitely dried out, so you can't really see like the consistency of the product, but this is what the brush looks like. Kind of a twisty, slightly like bent brush, and it has quite like short, thin bristles on it. I personally absolutely loved this product. It worked really well for my lashes. I kind of have short, thin lashes, so I do like a thinner brush anyways to really like get in there, and I felt like it drew out every lash really like clean and really properly without it clumping. Also like a waterproof but comes off with warm water, which I really like as well. So it just comes off in like the tube ones by L'Oreal, and it really did get the length out of them, so I would totally buy this again. Right now I'm using my L'Oreal Telescopic, which is one of my like favorite mascaras, and it's just really cheap. The only thing about it is that it isn't waterproof, so if I cry, like, it comes off pretty easily. Not that I cry all the time. Compared to that, this won't come off even if you tear up a little bit. It might be a little bit more expensive than the L'Oreal one, but I would say it's pretty up there with like it being one of the best mascaras I've used. So would definitely recommend to people if you are a lengthening person. I don't know if it would be the best if you are volumizing, because you can layer it but it doesn't kind of get that much thicker after you put on like 2 layers. But if you are a lengthening person like I am, I would definitely recommend it. Next is another makeup item by Canmake. It is the Marshmallow Skin Face Powder. This is what the like outside container looks like, and then this is like what it is. It's in a little case. Yeah, I took out the filter. It usually has like the net thing in it, and then it comes with the puff. I didn't really use the puff. I usually use brushes with my loose powder. It is supposed to be like a matte light powder, and it has SPF 30, which is really good, and it's supposed to help with kind of shininess on your skin, but I didn't really like it. I don't think it gave much coverage at all, and it didn't last on the skin very well either. So within like 2 or 3 hours, it was basically like wiped off my skin. I didn't have much makeup on left, and I would like put on a fair amount of product, but I felt like it didn't really make a big difference. I like to wear loose powders like just with concealer or BB cream, so I like for them to have like somewhat of good coverage, which this one didn't. Kind of used it up and I was like I felt like I had no benefits from it. Next is a hair mask, the Ahalo Butter Endless Beauty Moist and Damage Repair Hair Mask. They do have like a full shampoo and conditioner range and stuff, but I just went for the hair mask, which it has like 12 different types of oils: argan oil, avocado oil, coconut, olive, acai, macadamia, blah blah blah. It has like a bunch of different oils. It has a bunch of different butters like shea butter, mango butter, and then has other ingredients like collagen, keratin, ceramide, silk, hyaluronic acid. So it's supposed to be like a really rich, really moisturizing hair mask, which I felt like it did moisturize really well. But for the first time in my life, I kind of have dandruff right now, which I know is kind of like maybe like an ill topic, and it's like, ew, why would you even talk about that? But I do. It's the first time I've ever had it. It's not that bad, but I think it's mainly because it's such a dry winter here, and it is honestly the driest winter I have ever experienced. It doesn't get this dry in Melbourne, and obviously doesn't in Florida, so I don't really know what to do with myself. And at the same time, like, I kind of started using this, so I kind of have like a negative reaction to this, because I'm like, was it this that caused me to get dandruff? That's my only kind of worry. Maybe possibly that this had something to do with it, but it smelled really nice. It is really moisturizing and really rich, but I don't necessarily have the most positive things to say, unfortunately, about this product, and because of that, I don't know if I'll try it again, just because it was like bad timing. And if you do have any kind of recommendations or like tips on how to get rid of it or how to help it, please let me know, because I am using like an anti-dandruff shampoo, but I don't know, I just don't like it, and I don't know what to do, because it's never happened to me before. So I'm kind of like, This is the ettusais Pore Care C Serum. So that's like the package it came with, and then the bottle is in a little pump bottle. It does say it's supposed to help with blackheads, the opening of your pores, and like the shininess on your skin, like your T-zone and stuff. I know in the past I even tried a serum that was vitamin C and supposed to help your pores, and people are like, no it doesn't, so I don't really know, but this is how it's recommended in Japan, that it's supposedly supposed to help your pores. And again, that's like one of my concerns, like the pores on my cheeks are something that bothers me, and I had that picture on it, so I was like, well, it must work, which I don't know. I tried it for a while, like a couple months, just like one pump, and I put it mainly like on my cheeks and then my T-zone. I definitely wouldn't say they got bigger, but I wouldn't say they got smaller. It is like slightly moisturizing, but I honestly couldn't tell the biggest difference with this. So unfortunately, again, I guess it's not good for your pores, or like doesn't really help your pores, which was a shame, because I really do want something that's going to tighten and kind of get rid of how open my pores are on my cheeks. Obviously I'm aging and getting old, compared to what it used to be, I feel like I can still get back to it and get my skin back to the way it was, but unfortunately I guess this isn't happening for me, at least. Okay, we're on to the last two products, and they are both lip balms. I love lip balms from Japan, and I'm kind of really picky with lip balms because I feel like even like Vaseline, what is it, Blistex, chapsticks, and all those brands, I feel like kind of just sit onto your lips and they don't really absorb. I just feel like it's just like has a layer and it kind of just sits there but doesn't actually help moisturize your lips. First I was using this one, which is by Mentholatum, I think, by Roto, and it has a little chick on it. It says Mentholatum. Honestly, when I was using this, I was like, this is really good, like compared to anything in Australia. I love it, super moisturizing, blah blah blah. And then I started using this one while I was using this one, because I keep one in like my work bag, and then I keep one at home. Compared to the Nivea one, which I used to use this one, this is the Nivea Moisture Lip Water Type, Moisture Rich. So obviously it's kind of like slightly more moisturizing than their regular kind of essential care one. After I went back to this, I was like, oh no, this is what a good lip balm is like, because I used to use this one like years ago when I would come back to Japan, and this one's a lot more kind of smooth, and as it says like water type, it is a lot more like watery, so when it like touches your skin, I guess, and warms up with the heat of your skin, it does kind of go really glossy. I think it's so much more moisturizing, better than this one. Now this one feels like it just like sits on my skin, so I definitely like this one, the Nivea Moisture Lip. I bought him for my boyfriend as well, and because he like can't live without chapstick, so I bought him for him and he really likes it, and he's got both as well, and he says he likes this one as well. Let me see if I can show you. This is like another one, just a different type. The pink one has like a slight scent, but this has like no scent. So this is the one I'm like currently using. See if you guys can like see the texture. Yeah, you can kind of see with the light. See how like smooth that is already and kind of like watery. I feel like lip balms don't like shine that much. It's almost like in between a gloss and a lip balm, but like so much less stickier than a lip gloss, and like honestly doesn't feel like lip gloss on your skin. But you can see it's like shining up my hand right now. See, once it's like heated up with my skin temperature, it's kind of like gone all shiny. This, I totally recommend the Nivea Moisture Lip Water Type, unscented if you're sensitive to skin. Pink one has like a slight fruity, yeah, like a fruity floral scent, which is also nice. There's lots of lip balms out there. This is just like a really affordable one that's really good. I believe it's only like $2 something. It's less than $3, and there's a lot that are like, you know, $5, $6, $7, which might even be better, but this is like plenty enough for me while it's still really affordable one, and it's Nivea, so I feel like, I don't know, Nivea is just like one of those household like favorites that's been around for a long time. So yay, I finished. I'm so sorry for all the rambling. I just feel like Logan's given it to me because he rambles, and I've been watching his videos and getting that ramble fever. But if you want to watch Logan ramble, go check out his videos, because he just started this project called 100 from Nothing. Got that right. I've said before he works on his music. I've linked his channel here before and stuff, but he's basically doing a project every day for 100 days to see how much he can grow in 100 days and like reach his goal by the end. So he's working really hard every day. He films a video every day and edits it and uploads it every single day, which like I can't do. I wish I did have that ambition, but I can't do that. So he's on day, I think he's on like day something. What is he on? I don't know, but you will see. He might have done even more by now, the time I've edited this video, because he does it every day and it's amazing. Anyway, once again, I'm rambling like he is, so if you want to if you want to hear Logan ramble instead of me, go ahead and check out his videos and give him some support, because he really is trying his hardest, and I think it's just amazing and it's really impressive. So anyway, if you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I am hoping to do empties every 2 months, I guess. With that said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!